everyone, welcome to Mythbuster Monday. I'm Mo, he's Doc. We're going to talk about some stuff. And what we're going to talk about today is this. Basically, I'm going to ask you a question, you tell me whether or not it's true. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This one's not a great one, but it's interesting. Is it true that Hawaii Governor David Ige, I don't think I'm saying that right, is basically allowing
Where's his name?
IGE, Ige?
I think it's Ige.
Ige or Ige. He basically is saying that travelers who test negative may now bypass the 14-day quarantine. Is that true?
That's probably true.
Well, here's the deal. So apparently before this, back in, I guess it was August, they started talking about if you traveled to Hawaii, you had to mandatory 12 to 14 days quarantine, no matter what. Now they're saying they have a new travel protocol that 72 hours before you travel, you have to test, get a COVID test. If you test negative, you can go right on in. What are your thoughts about the method to this madness?
It's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can get a negative test and there's false positives, false negatives, and so...
This testing is crazy.
I don't know. So the test might not have picked up the fact that you got COVID, so you could have it, but the test came back negative.
Yeah.
And you could have got exposed to COVID in the 72 hours prior or after you got the test.
Yeah. Because don't they say it doesn't show up for...
Oh, they're just looking for a guarantee, but at the same time, they're trying to really minimize the exposure. So, you know what? I'm okay with it.
What I think they're doing is trying to help their tourism industry that has been completely crippled. So what they're doing is, to me, what this sounds like is, let's do something that sounds like... Because nobody's going to travel and quarantine for 2 weeks before they go out and enjoy the island. Forget it. I only have 2 weeks vacation.
Yeah.
I can't spend that 2 weeks in some jail cell. and so basically, tourism, from what I found out, tourism has plunged more than 90% since the pandemic began, forcing hundreds of hotels to close and pushing many of people out of work. They basically said on average, Hawaii has about 118 cases per day for the past 7 days. That's down from a 7-day daily average of 255 on August 28th.
But once again, Michelle, they don't know the exact numbers. How many people are being tested?
Yeah.
We don't have all the data.
Yeah.
And it's really meaningless. I mean, we're spotting numbers that mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But I think if you can get a test done, and we can now do COVID test here at Joplin Urgent Care. We get the results in 24 hours.
Yeah.
24 hours later, we get a test result, and I think that's pretty good guarantee, and I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're...
It's the best thing you could probably do at this point.
It's the best thing you can do under the circumstances we have,
Yeah.
so I'm okay with it.
And it does seem like there's just a lot of what we're doing right now that is designed to just make people feel better. It isn't necessarily conclusively...
No, it's a speed bump, it's a caution light, it's... Okay, we've exercised due diligence, the best we can do.
At this point.
Let's go.
Yeah. But still, to me, it's like, again, there is no guarantee. So it does feel like we're going to do our best, and this hopefully makes you feel better. But also keep in mind, it's not a solid science on won't have it and go to Hawaii and maybe give other people
what would be really
COVID.
cool is once they get to Hawaii, this would be another step. Then once they get to the hotel, they have a free COVID test. Okay, well, we need to test you while you're at the hotel. We're going to give the results 24 hours. If it comes back negative there, go enjoy the island. Mm-hmm. And then when you leave, maybe get a COVID test when you're leaving. I mean, government can step in and really do a whole lot as far as testing and monitoring.
Yeah.
But they don't have the money.
I got to say, I don't want to travel anywhere right now. I don't want to get stuck.
I know, I'm taking vacation all year.
I'm staying home. I'm doing my best not to go and do a whole lot. And I'm not saying that that's what you should do. It just feels like to me, I just don't want to get trapped anywhere. I'm scared of being trapped. Anyway, so there's that. There's our Mythbuster. So it's true, but no longer do you have to quarantine for 2 weeks regardless. So there's some hope there, I guess, if you plan on going to Hawaii.
Send us some pics.
Hey, Shoal Creek's pretty great. That's all I'm saying. And you don't have to quarantine. It's a little
You
too
probably should.
It's a little too hard. Anyway, there's your Mythbuster. Hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you tomorrow for Trash Talk Tuesday.